According to reports, Michael Miller, who was president of the Grenada Kidney Patients Foundation, alighted from a bus on Monday morning on his way to receiving dialysis treatment at the Belmont Clinic. He collapsed on the street and died. Dr. Yolanda Jessamy describes Miller as the glue to the Grenada Kidney Patients Foundation, who spent his time assisting people to cope with renal disease. He developed ways to raise funds for patients receiving dialysis treatment, which is costing an exorbitant sum.
As the president, he was also identified with the organization because he's saying to people, I am living with renal failure and I am having an active life. I'm not letting the disease control me, I'm controlling it. And because he has such a strong faith and belief in God, that sustained him. And I think he has a very big vision as well for the foundation.
Just about a month ago, GBN devoted an entire day on classic radio to a radiothon which raised about $100,000. Dr. Jessamy says they will carry on with Michael Miller's dream for the foundation.
We spoke on yesterday night. Prior to that, we were in Carriacou on Friday because we were delivering a computer for the pre-primary school in Carriacou for one of its members who had won our logo competition. And we also took that time out to visit quite a lot of business places in Carriacou and giving them our pledge forms and our sponsorship forms. Also, this week when we spoke, we have a radio program on Wednesday coming, and we were just planning how we're going to, what our topic and how we're going to deliver that program. And also on Friday, we were planning to go to Grenville to meet the business community and to talk about the Kidney Foundation, and also to show ourselves and our face and to interact with people and thanking them for their support. And next month will be our first anniversary. So we have achieved quite a lot in 1 year. And we had a very planned program, starting with the 3rd of May, we'll be having a Thanksgiving service in Grandins, the Seventh-day Adventist Church. Followed by that, we'll be having a series of cook programs.
Michael Miller was one of 7 people receiving dialysis treatment in Grenada. Eugenie Mason, GBN News.
Kelly Knights, a grade 4 student of the Hillsborough Government School, continues to make her school proud through art. Just 1 month after winning the first prize in the Patrons of the Art Fund competition, she won her school a computer in the Grenada National Patient Kidney Foundation art competition. Principal Henry Steele at the presentation ceremony says Kelly saved the school from purchasing a computer.
Now, Kelly has been taking part in a number of competitions, art competitions, and as always, she has been doing well. This is about the 3rd or 4th time, I think, that we had to assemble to see Kelly receive prizes for art competition. Now, this time it was the turn of the Kidney Foundation. I also want to encourage many more of you to get involved in art, right? Art is not like learning maths or English. Art is expressing yourselves on paper or through other mediums. And so everybody could be an artist in his or her own right. Right? You don't have to copy Kelly, but you can be your own artist in your own right.
Michael Miller of the Kidney Foundation says the 9-year-old placed 3rd overall, with the top 2 being adults, but the computer had to go to a school. Her brother Christopher placed 4th.
When we started that competition, a teacher from one of the primary schools in Grenada said, I wish my school could win that computer, because we don't have one. And unfortunately, a lot of primary schools in Grenada and in Carriacou, Petit Martinique don't have a computer. So we are pretty happy and proud. Now, judging the logo, Kelly came 3rd in the island, but she was the first child. So 2 adults was before her. And the computer couldn't go to any individual. He had to go to a school. But strange enough, just behind Kelly was her brother. Her brother came fourth. But he's not here, but we have his certificate that we will leave with him today. So, you know, Carriacou has been pretty good. And I want to encourage the other folks. As craftspeople, no, I'm a craftsman myself. And because of my craft, I was able to travel a lot around the Caribbean. So you can develop and to become something special.
The presentation ceremony was twofold, as the Kidney Foundation left Carriacou with some money to aid in their work. Thanks to the students and staff of the Hillsborough Secondary School, they raised over $600. The presentation was made by Kelly's mom, Bernadine Knights. Reporting from Carriacou, Diana Isaac, GBN News.